What up, y'all? Appreciate you showing up, hanging out, listening to my dumb ass. Like and subscribe. So, still a little congestimated, but that's okay. Seems that Sony's PSVR 2, the hot trash failure of a peripheral headset, has been hacked. Since it hasn't been hacked, its authentication has been broken by the glorious PC crowd, the hackers. I guess hackers. I don't know. Anyway, the point is that now the PC can actually recognize the PSVR 2, which renders its exclusivity to the PS5 useless. So it's another failure. I mean, it's a failure in sales. Now it's a failure in it actually being a exclusive type of peripheral for a PS5. Anyway, nobody's buying it anyway. Nobody's definitely gonna buy it for a PC for that price. Nah. That's their own fault. They should have offered it for the PC to begin with. They probably would have sold more. Anyway, on to the next story because nobody cares about PSVR 2. Seems that Sony has canceled unannounced sci-fi shooter. 3 years in development, 2 years away from release. Sounds like mismanagement, don't it? Don't it sound like a little bit of mismanagement, right? It's like, man, you wasted 3 years? You know, how many millions of dollars? You figure if it's a AAA banger, sci-fi first-person shooter, then it would be, I don't know, let's say $100 million, right? So they spent more than $50 million, I would say, on it. That's a lot of money. Just saying, for Sony, they kind of broke. In the grand scheme of the big corporations, I'm saying, like, you know, Tencent and Embracer Group and whoever else, you know, those big companies, yeah, Sony's little potatoes. But I'm just saying, it's kind of funny that you got all this talk about gloom and doom over on the Xbox side. Meanwhile, Sony shutting down things. Quiet, shh. J-Dub, all these fools, all these ponies, all these donkey unicorns, they're not saying nothing about that, right? No, of course not, because it doesn't fit their narrative. So, you know, that's how that goes. Also, a little extra. This is a super short one, because like I said, but Tears of the Kingdom came out today, right? Tears of the Kingdom comes out today, and if you pay attention to the rhetoric, if you pay attention to what the ponies and the donkey unicorns are saying, they're saying, oh, 30 frames per second, boo-hoo, Redfall, blah, blah, so bad, 30 frames per second. Tears of the Kingdom is less than 30 frames per second for the most part. 720p, it's destroying everything as far as scores go. So, it seems that 30 frames per second isn't that bad. It doesn't really matter if your game is good enough, I guess, or if you don't have an agenda to harm that, you know, whatever franchise or, you know what I mean. You know, it's just like, you know, they try to have this narrative, and then a game like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom comes out and it's destroying all of Sony's AAA 60 frame games, right? Now Redfall is kind of doing well. Nobody's talking about that really. I mean, they are a little bit, but it's like, oh, Redfall ain't as bad as it used to be, or it isn't as bad as all of these fools talking about. I put it on my PC, but my PC's kind of hot trash garbage, my laptop, so I was like, okay, I can play it, but I'd rather do it on the controller. I didn't bring a controller with me, so I think I'm gonna get a controller and see if I can do that. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. It's a quick one. Appreciate y'all hanging out, showing up. Remember, like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Is Redfall as bad? No. Is Zelda really that good? Sure. Is the PSVR 2 just trash on top of trash again? Probably. And Sony's canceling games. What's going on? You know, mismanagement. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on our next one.